Just a few years back, there was this 6'7" athletic sensation that rose to the top and became one of the most dynamic two-sport athletes in his city, but really locked in and kept developing his skills, and what came with that was him becoming a consensus top 15 hooper in the country. But along the journey, he never fell short of dealing with his share of controversy. But despite that, he was always determined to one day really make his family proud. This is the Anthony Black story. Anthony Black was born on January 20th, 2004 in Las Colinas, Texas. Though Anthony Black was born in the United States, he moved to Germany just 2 weeks later as his father Terry was playing professional basketball in Europe and his family lived in Oldenburg. Anthony even grew up learning Germany before English. Now his pops was a 6'5" high-flying forward who even played college basketball at Baylor University and made a lot of headlines in his day, like when he dunked on NBA first-round draft pick Kirk Heinrich. Now his on-court presence allowed him to earn a place in Baylor's Athletic Hall of Fame in 2015. Now his mother Jennifer was a Division I soccer player at Texas and Baylor. Now once it got time for Anthony to start kindergarten, Jennifer moved the family from Germany back to the United States. And from soccer to baseball to even football, he produced at a very high level and did an incredible job creating his own name, and his mother has been there every single step of the way, which has really maximized all of his opportunities. Black even stated, "She's always done everything for me and my brother, especially with sports. Travel sports and all that is expensive, and it was tough for a while, and she did a good job keeping all the stuff away from us and keeping us focused on the bright spots and all the good things." And just like his dad, he had a special feel for the game and honestly had a smooth type ability to finish over the rim, better than most prior to his 9th grade season. As a freshman, Anthony attended Capel High School. Not only was he doing his thing on the court, he was a well-respected football player around the area. Now, Black was also a track star. He was a high jumper and a long jumper, and has always played with that competitive drive inside of him, which did allow him to thrive at multiple sports. As a sophomore, he led all Capel's wideouts in 2019 in receiving yards, with 859 on just 47 receptions to go along with 9 touchdowns. And because of that, it resulted in Black earning a spot on the 6'6" All-District First Team. During his junior season, while standing at 6'5" and 190 pounds, that season he was one of the state's top receivers. He was the only player that was ranked top 50 in the whole entire state in both sports, as he was able to finish that year with 39 catches, 565 yards, to go along with 8 touchdowns. He had the exceptional size, and throughout his sophomore and junior year, he caught 78 passes for 1,327 yards and 16 touchdowns. He became his squad's go-to receiver, especially on fade routes. Teams would even have to start double covering him, but he also had a pretty solid catch radius that college coaches honestly just fiend for. By now, he was ranked a 3-star recruit by Rivals.com and held a plethora of offers from schools like Indiana, Houston, and Cincinnati, but also had programs like Arkansas and Baylor that even offered him in both sports. And throughout his time in high school, not only did he have a special type of knack to put the ball in the basket whenever he wanted to, what made him even more effective offensively was his playmaking ability. Black averaged 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists, but really took initiative to use his 6'5" frame on both sides of the basketball, which allowed him to average 2 steals a game. Now, he dealt with a bit of controversy prior to his senior season even starting, as he faced eligibility issues after he transferred from Capel to Duncanville, the defending Class 6A state champions. And it was simply an ongoing legal battle between Anthony and his family on if he transferred for athletic reasons.
And I remember thinking, like, this isn't how it's supposed to be. This isn't how, he's done nothing wrong. Our family's done nothing wrong.
It's not just my kids, it's kids in general who need somebody to fight for them, because this is wrong. For everything he's gone through, I can promise you he's handled this way better than we have.
Even if I can't play this year, I'll still be able to play after high school. So I just had to look at it as just a blessing in a way that it's not worse than it is.
Now that whole situation resulted in Black only playing 15 games that season. By now he had shot up to 6'7" and 188 pounds. There he was able to maintain averages of 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals a game. Anthony ended that year winning the Texas UIL State Championship game. Anthony was rated a 5-star recruit, which allowed him to become a McDonald's All-American. Anthony was the 15th best ranked prospect in his class of 2022, but he made the ultimate decision to sign a letter of intent to play college basketball at Arkansas. Now, coming into his freshman season, he joined forces with fellow 5-star freshmen and top 10 prospects in their class, Jordan Walsh and Nick Smith Jr., but also entered that year as a potential first-round selection in the 2023 NBA draft. And truthfully, he lived up to it right out of the gate. Black really showed his phenomenal vision as a primary and secondary playmaker. It was quite impressive seeing Black on a nightly basis distribute the basketball and find reads the way he did. And on defense, it was like he never took any plays off, while also nearly the whole season having a special ability to guard positions 1 through 4. Anthony was able to average that season a solid 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot 45% from the field and 30% from 3, and was easily one of the most versatile players on his team. His squad's offense was 8.4 points better per 100 possessions with him on the floor. Despite having injuries like knee contusions and ankle and wrist injuries, he played through them. And his effort allowed him to be the only player in the SEC to be top 25 in scoring, rebounding, assists, steals, and block shots. Anthony went on to average 22 points over 3 whole games, and this was during the 2022 Maui Invitational Tournament, which allowed him to be named to the Maui Invitational All-Tournament team. His career high was when he scored 26 points with a season high 6 assists versus Creighton. By the end of the season, he became the only player in Razorback history to reach 450 plus points, 180 plus rebounds, and 140 plus assists in a season. And so after being named All SEC second team and SEC All Freshman team, he was a projected 2023 NBA lottery pick. And after entering, his lifelong goal of becoming an NBA pro would finally be fulfilled.
With the 6th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Anthony Black from the University of Arkansas.
Anthony Black really always took pride in being a stellar on-ball defender, and the different variety of things he's always been able to produce on the floor on each and every one of his teams has made him a hot commodity in today's NBA.
First, I just want to thank God for blessing me with the talent to play basketball and just the skills, and then I want to thank my mom and my brother, because they believed in me a lot and really supported me as I came up just playing basketball.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Anthony Black story.